Hey April, so this is a great question, especially because I've been kind of ghost with these sort of topics, but April asked for a bit of an update on my journey to Orthodox Christianity, especially coming from non-denominational Christianity. So typically I feel inclined to share on social media, on my podcast, out of the overflow of information I've either learned or realized about God, but in coming to Orthodox Christianity, I feel like I came back to square one, and there's so much for me to learn, for me to relearn correct theology, so I've been kind of just taking this time to do that. There's something so humbling about becoming an Orthodox Christian where you join a church that has thousands of years of history and tradition, and you just realize, like, I don't know as much as I thought I knew. But for those of us truth seekers, it's an amazing journey and quest where you step into a whole new realm of information that has been there all along that we just didn't have access to in the more modern non-denominational Christianity. It has been such a blessing to participate in the sacraments or holy mysteries. I got to do baptism, if you saw on my YouTube, or my podcast. Then there's the holy mystery of the Eucharist, which I participate in every week now as an Orthodox Christian. And confession, I get to do confession with my priest, which is always so life-giving and just freeing. But the main thing for me, even though there is a lot for me to learn, is feeling like I have a solid ground to stand on in terms of my theology, that I have access to. Even if I don't know them, I have access to correct answers on theology. As a new Christian, it's really easy to get led astray by all the modern day self-acclaimed prophets and gifts of the Spirit, and I want to be careful not to be too skeptical, because God still moves and there are gifts and miracles and signs and wonders and all of those things, but a lot of times that's what you see a lot of Christians completely focusing on, and you can get led astray very easily in focusing there instead of just your walk with the Lord. Maybe I'm a little more skeptical now, but I think it keeps me guarded and protected. But that's kind of why I've been focusing on mom content lately, because this is an extension of my testimony and me just living out God's redemption in my life. But as I continue learning more, I do plan on sharing more, and one of the videos I intend on making in the upcoming future is a church tour, because we just got one and I was just so astounded at all the intentionality in the Orthodox Church. So stay tuned. I will talk about it more soon.